Hello to another RANT video. We are back on the balcony. And yes, it is still cold, a little bit colder, which is why I'm sporting my ad placement, which is what this video is about. Ad placement, Mr. Goo or bloody hoodie. An hoodie is just a wearable blanket, but it's nice and warm. Of course, underneath, also Mr. Goo. Okay, so much for the ad. So, there are channels who will do a video like this, an editorial type of video, and then it says sponsored by, and either there's just this is sponsored by, here's the logo, which is totally fine, and then they get a fee from the company just to say this company supports what I do on the channel. Totally cool. It might be an ad placement of an ad in the middle, so there's a 30-second actual ad from the company or an ad that the channel produced for the company, but it's placed there about the product. We all have seen Shadow Legends rate something, or BetterHelp, which has been questioned, and other companies who will buy an ad block in whatever content you do. Personally, and this is not in any way critiquing channels who do this. Personally, for me, I don't like this. I want this video to be unsponsored. I just talk to you about whatever, and that's a video I do, and all that I get from it is YouTube revenue. And probably, if I'm extremely lucky, it could be maybe 30 to 100 bucks if it does extremely well. This is about as much as I can make. By the way, talking about, there's a lot of stuff in these videos I try to convey so you understand it. Not every YouTuber gets the same per click. Okay, my videos usually don't get a lot of clicks, therefore I'm in the lower tier, so the ads you see in front of my videos are not going to be Mercedes and Budweiser. They're going to be, really horrible ads filmed with an iPhone about some pyramid scheme from some insurance company, whereas other channels get much nicer ads, therefore per ad they get a lot more money. So you can't say per click you make X amount. It doesn't work like that. So these ad placements in the middle, let me roll back and get back to this, about the different kind of ad placements. We channels, and I only talk, to guitar channels, and I'm friends with many of them, we're always like, what does the audience want? It feels like the audience does not want us to make any money. And of course, I'm not talking to every single one of you, but in general, there's this feeling of we can't do anything right. So if we do a completely unsponsored video, but there's an ad in the beginning, ad at the end, and something placed in the middle by YouTube, we make money with YouTube advertising. It's part of our revenue stream. It is only a part of it. Then we get comments, unwatchable, too many ads. We'll get back to YouTube ads. If we do a sponsored thing in the middle, it's actually just an ad for Shadow Legends or whatever it's called, I don't know. Then you're going to say, all sponsored content. I don't want to see a stupid ad. And you'd be right, you don't want to see a stupid ad, but you don't want us to eat? So you don't want the YouTube ads, that's annoying to you. You can buy YouTube Premium, right? Okay, let's get back to that. I finally caved in about YouTube Premium because it was too annoying. You don't want the ad in the middle, which would sponsor the free content you're enjoying. Not all of you. Just the ones who bitch. And then you don't want us to get paid for the video in general, if it's a review or whatever, because then, of course, it can't possibly be an honest review because it was paid for. So the question is, what do you want us to do? How do you want us to make money? Even if I go and completely buy everything on the channel and review it all the way and bitch about it and poop and pee on it, you still will bitch about the ad placement by YouTube, right? So how do you want me to get paid? This is a full-time job every single day. You don't want YouTube ads, you bitch about that. You don't want sponsored whatever ad placement in the middle, you don't want that. You don't want me to get paid for the review because I'll be dishonest. So here's something I mentioned, I don't know, years ago, and someone just picked it up lately in another video. What you also don't want to do is invest $1 a month. Because get this, if all of my subscribers, which is 177,000, spend, let's not do $1. Let's be silly. Let's do 50 cents. 50 cents a month. And that means you have a channel where you see guitar reviews in very high quality, very in-depth. Everything I review on the channel, I can buy and then sell again. I will not have launch day videos. I will not have the gear immediately. It will take some time to get to me through the stores. I will not have relationships with brands, but I can also produce quite a few more videos because I don't have to groom the relationship with the brands. I don't have to go to trade shows. I don't have to do any of this. I can just, because I have the finances, buy the gear, review it, send it on. It would be the ideal channel for you, right? I can even turn off all the YouTube advertising. No YouTube advertising, no sponsored whatever. I have no affiliate. Whatever you click on, you click on. I don't even have links. The only way I make money is you pay me 50 cents a month per subscriber. But it would kind of have to be an agreement that all of you are in. That would give me, math, 70, 60, 100, 180, I don't know what, $85,000 a month. And I can easily spend 30, 40, 50 of that on whatever gear I'm supposed to review. You tell me what to review because you're paying me. However, that 50 cents a month for that ideal channel that does zero advertising, zero sponsored, is utterly independent, you're not going to do that because you want your free content, right? But you want your free content, not all of you, just some of you. You want your free content. I'm not addressing all of you. I'm only talking to some of you. You want your free content, but you also want to bitch about that there's advertising. And you understand how that enrages us? Landon Bailey, shut up. Let's ask Landon. About 90,000 subscribers. Landon, let's talk about ad placement. So, see those nice people there in the camera?
Yeah.
Okay. All those people right there in the camera.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So ad placement on YouTube. They want no ads because they don't like the YouTube ads, right? Because that's just annoying to them.
Who's that?
The viewers. The people,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Yeah.
They also
pay for premium, and then it's done.
pay for premium. They also don't want us to be paid because then we're paid shills, right?
Yeah.
So
Because
so
paid
how,
shills,
how
that's when you hide the fact that you're working with a company. That's the paid shill.
okay, so we're pretty much honest. I mean, we very clearly say we work with companies, so we're not shills. But how do you think they want us to get paid? Because the ads are annoying. An ad block in the middle is annoying. This is sponsored by is annoying. What do you think our viewers want?
I think they want. They probably. So okay, let me just start back at the beginning. So before YouTube. So remember MySpace? Okay, no, before that. Actually, if we think about. It's kind of like, when people are in bands, I guess a couple of years ago, like I had this issue with this one guy, and so they brought it up to me. Is this helping at all, by the way?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Okay. So it wasn't that long ago that I realized, if you take a percentage of it, like 50% of most people that you argue with, sometimes they don't agree, but I don't know. So guitars, amps, basses, I don't do drums at all though, so I can't comment on that. But the majority of the people that watch, they're going to do it anyways, right? So how do you figure that?
They're going to do what anyway? Bitch about it?
Yeah.
Maybe they just want to bitch about it. I just said before I called you that if all of our subscribers paid 50 cents a month to the channel, we could be not going to trade shows, not talking to any brand, not working with any affiliate, nothing. We just buy the gear and review it, and we would be making very, very good living. And they would have the most honest and independent channels ever. But those 50 cents a month, they also don't want to do.
Yeah.
Which would actually be way cheaper than YouTube Premium, which is like $12 or something. At least on my channel, all the ads would be gone. The only revenue would be from the viewers. But interestingly, they don't want that.
I think they just want everything free. Always.
They want it free, but also no ads on the channels, and we don't make any money.
Yeah, I don't have a solution for that. That's like trying to, I don't know. Sorry. There's no answer.
You are no help. Go away.
Just trying to figure out the wiring thing still. So
I can't help you with that. I'm going to continue making this video now.
you guys are on 50 hertz and I'm on 60 hertz, so you can't help me anyways.
Nope.
Ground loops.
Ground loops.
Cool.
Bye, Landon.
Yeah, that's nice. See ya.
Landon Bailey, subscribe to him. Smart man. Actually, yeah, he didn't have a solution. Okay, I know I'm very ranty and very bitchy, but do you see the problem? Do you see how this grinds at us? What are we supposed to do? And then I make super honest videos, and then there's actually some videos where you go like, oh, you go into the company and you're way too critical. Well, that's a different issue. So, ad placement. I personally do not like the ad placed in the middle 30-second ad block, and then it has nothing to do with the video. Why? Because when I did the songwriting course, some of the channels that were trying to help me did that. They did the, oh, by the way, this video is sponsored by Henning's songwriting course. They did a little ad block in the middle, and then the video was about something completely different. The thing is, it doesn't help companies. It didn't get me any sales from everyone who did this. Zero. It did 0 sales. I had some channels doing beautifully helping me out of the goodness of their heart by doing Instagram stories. Huge channels. Instagram story about the course. It did nothing. What does something for sales is an honest, dedicated review video about the product, whether it's a songwriting course or whatever it is. For me, that has value. Saying that this rant video is sponsored by Sweetwater, or thanks to Toman for sponsoring this video, I don't think Toman gets anything out of it. So I wouldn't feel comfortable taking their money. But there's other, $1 Shave Club, Udemy, Skillshare, all these companies, what's the streaming thing, DistroKid, they all like to say, oh, sponsored by DistroKid, and then the video is about something else. That's all nice that they do that. However, personally, and it's totally fine for channels doing this, I'm not criticizing. For me, I don't feel that's giving enough value to that company. I'd rather do a video about DistroKid. I'm not going to do a video about $1 Shave Club because look at me, I don't know how to shave and have no hair here. Actually, that is shaved. Anyway, the ad placement in videos. The actual video, usually, unless it's this, is an ad. And I think you should be okay with that because it is a beautifully produced, independent ad where the guy making the ad is not reading a script from the company, is being paid to make the content, but the content is up to him. I decide what I say about the product, and I will possibly communicate what I'm going to release to the company so they got a heads up, but they got no editing. They've got no say. They don't even see the video ahead of time. That is the best ad you could possibly hope for. Because what kind of business model would it be to trash stuff all the time, to buy things and then send them back? There's only so many shops you can do that with before they get smart and don't send you stuff anymore. So the only business model that works to do this as a job in the quality that we do it in is to be honest, communicate with the company, and do the best for the viewers if possible. Doing these videos, I do a review, I'll buy the thing, blah, 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 and then it's like, this is sponsored by Skillshare. For me, and it's just me personally, I wouldn't like that. Now let's talk about YouTube ads. There are ads in front of the videos, you got used to that. I get comments, and very, very rarely, so it's like, this is addressed to 2 people, unwatchable, too many ads. And I want to let you guys know, you have no idea, you have no fucking idea, because YouTube places these ads automatically. And so I have friends, I'm not going to say who are in this business who say, your YouTube ads your revenue should be much higher. Why is it not so high? And then they see how I'm placing the ads and like, well, why don't you just leave them all in there? They don't touch the YouTube ad placement. And then in a 15-minute video, you might have like 6, 7 ads. In a 40-minute video, like I do regularly, you might have 15 ads. And I would not be okay with that for you to watch 15 ads. In a 40-minute video, I will erase all of them except 2, and I will space them evenly in the video. So I'm going to try to show you this while I'm talking about it. YouTube places a shit ton of ads, and I go in manually and erase all of them except 1 or 2. As I said, I have friends who say, oh, I make a lot more than you on YouTube. Why do you erase these ads? I'm like, because I wouldn't want to watch those videos. I would be annoyed to death by those videos. If I'm watching a 15-minute video and every 3 minutes an ad comes up, and what I got from them was, huh? Well, I get that's how they're making money, but heck no. So are there YouTube ads in my videos? Yes. Do I make sure that you get at least 15 minutes of video before you see an ad and then another 10 or 15 before you get an ad? Absolutely. I don't want this to be worse than any TV or whatever. I don't have any control over whether they're skippable or not. That's all YouTube. I have them in the beginning, and I don't know because I now have YouTube Premium if it's 1 or 2 or 3. I think YouTube just goes crazy. But just know that that's not always us. That's YouTube. So when it comes to ad placement, I make sure I erase as much as possible and still get a little bit of a kickback from YouTube. Of course, affiliate links under the videos. This is how you can support the channels you like. Use our affiliate links. If you're in the US, buy at Sweetwater. If you're in the UK, please buy something at Anderton's. If you're in Europe, please buy something at Thomann. And anything you buy, please use my link. So click on the link, and then if you buy a drum set that I never talked about, and a pack of strings that I never talked about, I still get the money. Same thing for Amazon, but I rarely have Amazon links. But you can absolutely support the channel by doing that. Okay, there's quite a bit of money that can be made with that. And if all of you were simply just saying, oh, I want to support this channel today, I need to buy something at Thomann, click, and then you buy something else. Oh, and you know, I supported this guy yesterday, I'm going to support this guy today, I'm going to click on this link today at Sweetwater. That really, really helps. That's the most, respect you can show us. That's the best pat on the back we can get when you support us that way. That's the most honest way. YouTube advertising does a little bit, but honestly, I would rather get the money from the company to do the job on a video and then talk about that product than get money from a company to do a 30-second ad placement about shaving myself in a video like this. So I'm okay taking a hit with a video like this that I'm making on my balcony today and not get anything other than the YouTube money because I wouldn't want to do this stuff. I know it's a business model for some. For me personally, it's not. So I hope that gave you a little bit of an insight into how ads work on YouTube. For me, the actual video should be the ad, but a very honest one. Then there's some YouTube stuff, and for me, that's about, well, plus the affiliate stuff. That's where it ends. I don't want to do the, this video is sponsored by. Well, do I? Maybe you're going to see that at some point, so don't call me a hypocrite, because if these videos are more popular and you liked it, then in some company says, hey, can we put our logo in there because you rant about something? Maybe you'll take their money. Why wouldn't I? But I'd rather not reach out to companies and do that. Okay, that's it on ad placement. Don't know if that taught you anything. I'm just trying to get you some behind the scenes of how these channels work, how we make money, and what really sticks with us and annoys us. Because it kind of feels that some of the viewers just don't want us to make any money for a job that does cost quite a bit of money. And I always say that, but right now, I mean, I'm easily looking at 10 grand. Easily. 10 grand of gear right there. There's a light, there's a camera, there's a lens, there's a hard drive, there's a screen. This is actually more than 10 grand. Just to sit on the balcony and make a high quality video. And it's stupid. So for me, by the way, I do not get paid by Mr. Google to wear this shit. What I do get is the clothing. Careful. Not for free. Because it isn't free. Right? Because I wear it in the videos. Therefore, you possibly go to mrgoogle.com and buy something. So I get the clothing in trade for the marketing. So it's a trade. It's not free. Nothing we ever get is free. I get so pissed off when people say free. These are the things that YouTubers think about and get annoyed about. I don't know if this video did anything for anyone. But it is done. And now animals at the end.